Been doing a little work here. This is the final, I think I said this in the last video, but just to make sure, this is the final track configuration. Put in a siding there. I do have a warehouse coming. This is going to go right here. That will take box cars and trailers, which will work out perfect, because I do have some trailers I can put in there. That might be like FedEx or UPS or something like that, that's gets box cars from that line that goes up there. Yes, before anybody says anything, I do need to get into the light above here badly. This is dark. The camera actually adds a little more light, believe it or not. Fascia is in as well. We'll talk about what you see in the back in a minute. Whoops, let me get it in focus. Fascia there is in. Just made it just enough to cover the front. It is drying. All right, ta-da, backdrop is in, as you guys see. A little transition there. I will have a flat in there. I think we'll put a flat in there, and I think it'll look okay. Couple spots where I got a spot right there, glue a couple spots. I may just be able to lightly kind of dry that off, or take like a blue pastel, which I do have, and just kind of touch that up, maybe with white pastel too, maybe. Do the same thing here, kind of take some pastel and transition those right there, and then with a building there and some trees, it really won't notice it once the landscaping and the buildings and structures and everything you get in there. But I did run out right here, so I'm just going to kind of cut that in the corner there where you see that, and get some sky stuff for this board back here, and then just have some houses or trees or something back there. The line goes back there anyway. There's gonna be some houses there anyway, I think. We'll see. This street right here is awesome. This worked amazing. It is gonna come just straight Main Street right here. You see the lights and stuff. Let me zoom in on that. That is just, yeah, I'm going to match that with plaster on a road along the back there, road coming down Main Street here, crossing the tracks. I do have 2 signals to put in here. I wish I could fit those in here. These 2 derailleurs. Hard to do, but maybe I'll figure that out. Figure something out. But so it will come through here. It looks great, and here, of course, will be the one little signal shack. The road will cross right here. As you guys can see here, these rolling stock, which I'll talk about in a minute also, where this rolling stock is. I want to put another little building here where that is. Let me zoom out. Like a eatery or something like that, a little burger shack or something. Maybe something on the other side here too. We'll see. This is all going to be just woodland area. That's going to go. Or I may get something different. I'm not happy with how that looks, so that building will probably go. That one, I haven't decided. I think I can use that somewhere. I'm pretty sure, like an old, maybe weeds around it down at the other end on this side of it. But got the backdrop in, so got that going. And I have some new pieces of rolling stock that I added. A caboose, a Conrail caboose. We're getting there. Conrail boxcar microtrains to handle the freight from that warehouse. This is kind of a cool one off eBay. It has a load in it, some old ties like that, some tankers, another ADM. I got to put couplers on these. This is a Pennsylvania old. I'm going to really weather that nicely. It's going to look just 80s like. I don't know if that's really 80s, that blue ADM. It might be new, so it might not have much weathering on that. Because I do have a gray ADM too, but so that may be more back by my grain elevator than down here. But put some couplers on those. I think on this caboose it has body mounted couplers, and I may take those off, sand that down, and I have Microtrain Bettendorfs that have a longer coupler on them that may work for that caboose. So I'm hoping that's the case, but otherwise then I'll have that rolling here shortly. Hopefully soon with a Conrail locomotive as well. I do have the rest of my little clips on order. I also have an oil tank and a water tower that I got off Macari coming as well. Oil tanker's gonna go back there. Water tower somewhere down here, maybe over there. I haven't really decided, but so the 2 refineries will go here. They will take up that space. The oil tank is pretty big, and then I may put right here a pretty decent sized background flat to kind of transition here, along with some trees and stuff. There'll be a gravel road back here, the yard office fence end area for it as well, I think. That's how I'm going to do it. Of course, over here I got to lengthen those tracks to the very end of that, and there will be a highway back there that will go across there through the refinery, just to represent the actual highway that goes over this one yard area. But you will see it under the bridge. That'll be some cool scenery under the bridge to see. So that will be a nice addition once it gets in there. So yep, still just working away on my 1 refinery. I think once I get it put together, I'm gonna have to have my dad do a little painting on it, because I think that's the way I want it to go, with some silver and stuff and some white. So that's gonna look nice. The main street coming down through here. This is a really nice area. Nice addition. We'll fix this. We'll get that fixed. I'm not too worried about it. I really wanted this in. I got this in. That dictates everything from here on out. Now it's just getting the building, getting my wiring in. Then we'll glue this down once it's wired and tested, ballasted in, and then landscaping will not be shortly behind. Probably will start down there once I get my refineries together. That's just going to roll. So I'll do my highway and back there, and everything should roll really well. So yep, really happy about my little rolling stock here. It's kind of cool. On the other end of this layout, I do still have to do this part. I haven't decided. I think I'll keep my road here. Maybe this is just an intersection here and dead end this here. This is all going to be shrubs and stuff. I still have to do my baseball field. I did get a little Conrail shorty too. I have to put some couplers on this. I forgot about this. I got this also with my rolling stock. Kind of a cool little thing too. I think I mentioned this caboose last time. I have 2 of those now. Another one, which is over there. I was having an issue with my DCC system. I'm still not sure what's going on. This locomotive will make sound but will not move. All the sound functions. This one barely moves at 2 miles an hour. It makes sound. Finally got this one here to run fine. This one runs fine, just working the cobs out of it. So I'm not sure what's going on. So if anybody knows about this system here, what I'm doing with those sound locomotives, please let me know. My other one up here, the GP35, runs fine. I ran it, it runs fine. That runs fine, but doesn't have sound. That does not have sound, and it runs super duper. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with those 2 locos. But now my Intermountain over there with sound, the orange and white runs fine. Got it to run, it runs fine. So I don't know what I did, but I tested it out, ran it around, it does fine. So I'll get it figured out. Still have to figure out what I'm going to do back here as well. with these buildings here. So I may cut that little bit of backdrop that I have left and put it back here. It's kind of like in the background here, and put some trees in there. Just have the road go straight. Could do that. Let me see how much of that we got left. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. Could cut that section out down there and use it over there. And just put a sky here. That would be okay. Okay with me. Still got this sticky. Because I thought I did just enough to go around, but I didn't. But oh well. So that's it for now, guys. Enjoy this update. I'm done for this weekend until I get my buildings. I will show you those when they come in, obviously. Also, get these pieces of rolling stock on here and get some couplers on here, some locomotives running down here. That's the next step. Get this wired up. Just waiting for my connectors, which should be here this week. And my other two buildings, so stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys later.